Welcome or welcome back. Last time I did handstands and shoulder stands on the rings of the gym again, and I had a personal best as far as time goes. So I'm back on January 30th for day number 54, and today I'll be doing baby iron crosses and rows at the end. And so as far as scoring for things like rows, I had to think about it a little bit, and I do want to give a complete picture of what I'm doing, but at the same time I don't want to drive myself crazy keeping track of all this. So if my feet are in the air and I don't have any mechanical assistance, it'll go on the scoreboard, otherwise it's just for show and tell and it won't. So let's clear the scoreboard from last time and see how it goes. Alright, first attempt of the day. Here we go. We have liftoff. Reasonably wide. I see the strap slides out a little bit, that's why I'm looking at it. Looking down a fair amount for these. Now looking forward, which I find to be a little more difficult. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's 24.4 seconds. Alright, attempt number 2. Let's do it. Still looking down. Looking forward a little bit. It does almost seem like my right side isn't going out quite as far as my left side, and the camera is pretty square to me. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's an additional 23.5 seconds. Okay, third attempt of the day. Making a conscious effort to look forward on this. Well, I was. Looks like the right and left side might be pretty even at this point. Holding it. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, we can add 23.4 seconds. Okay, fourth attempt of the day. Watch me go. Looking forward. Holding it. I think I'm about beat. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, that's another 20 seconds we can add. Alright, fifth and final attempt of the day. Back to looking a little off as far as right versus left, I think. Arms are quite a bit more bent than they were to start with. And that's it for that one. So if we go to the scoreboard, we can add 15.9 seconds. So as a grand total for the day, we were in the air for 107.2 seconds and had 0 touchdowns. Ordinarily, this is where we do some takeaways, but on this day, we decided to do some rows after the baby iron crosses. So let's just run through those real quick. So regular rows, and honestly, I don't know why I didn't think to do these when I was doing push-ups and dips before I started trying to do handstands and shoulder stands, but we're here now. And then an attempt at an archer row, thinking about it. Not real great, but nowhere to go but up, I suppose. Other side. Next attempt. Attempting a one-arm row. Didn't go very well. So rinse and repeat on regular rows and archer rows. Attempted an archer row, attempt on the other side, some regular rows, and on to the next attempt. Attempted an archer row, attempt on the other side, and on to the next attempt. Attempted an archer row, other side, and the last attempt of the day. You can see I have to kind of think before I do the archer row, or attempt at it anyway. Okay, some takeaways, then I'm going to get out of here. Regarding baby iron crosses, that wasn't a personal best as far as time goes, but I do believe it was a pretty solid attempt. Now, as far as rows, like I said, I'm not really sure why I didn't think to do this about 4 months ago, but we're here doing it now, so oh well. Now, as far as archer rows, this really seems to be more of an issue of muscle recruitment with my brain than a strength issue as far as why I can't do it. Because after getting done doing this, I tried to do it with no weights in my hands, and I have a very difficult time doing it. So I'm going to be trying that more on both the rings and then also on a sit-down cable machine that has independent cables with a reduced weight to see if I can make advancements. But that's it for the day. Feel free to check back in, or not, up to you.